Strike team missions. I feel like I shouldn't touch this, but I'm going to.
This console reports on the militia's current strike team missions, Pathfinder. Please speak with Tyrion Candros for authorization to participate.
I already did. Speak to Candros on the Nexus or via Tempest VidCon. Getting to know the Nexus. Okay, well, I'll come back to that. Let's keep looking around here. Datapad. Apex status. Lieutenant. Based on status report 16C, it seems we're no closer to gaining a foothold in any sector. Without decent recon and greater intel on this enemy, I'm starting to think our efforts are futile. The risk involved and continued loss of resources and lives makes it hard to justify. With morale this low, we need to scale down expectations again. Andros. Engineering. Okay, so all that's left is talk to scientists, and then this is done. Getting to know the Nexus. Hang on, I should probably scan this for the guy? No. That was a different one. Office. Oh, Liam, what's going on? What's going on with your hair? I don't understand.
Pathfinder, no time for our beer yet. This place is a mess. Security is, let's call it strained.
I can believe it. The Nexus is running on empty.
Not just that. A lot of the exiles were security. Everyone was trained and armed for Frontier. We know Cat are dangerous, and now we have to worry about our people too. No idea where they went, but they left mad.
Really Cat are dangerous. They may all be dead. Let's not write them off. We'll say that.
They were frustrated. If they just wanted to kill, they could have fought to the last here.
Apparently we're the big hope for everyone. Not the Hyperion showing. Just us. I'm with you. It's just a lot.
We'll get it back to spec.
As long as the Nexus is here, as long as we're here, we have a job to do.
Double down crisis mode. I can do that. We can do that. Ready and willing, Pathfinder.
Pathfinder, I like the sound of that. I am the Pathfinder. Suspicious activity. Dun. Lyric, Eli Thompson. Oh yeah. Dude, that Eli Thompson guy is insane. He's he was a guy that played on those servers before he started streaming on Twitch, and they did like a fundraiser for him and to like get a PC and all that stuff, or like a better PC and stuff so he can stream. And then like his first day of streaming, he had like, I don't know, a whole bunch of subscribers and stuff like that. It was pretty crazy. But he's like one of the main cops on one of the role-playing servers, and he's pretty good at it. Sheriff Eli.
I still reckon they had breathing gear stowed in that armor.
Perhaps both. Life is infinitely adaptable, as our expedition proves.
Okay. Speak to the scientists. Professor Herrick.
You must be the Pathfinder. Wonderful. You and your Sam are exactly what we need.
Hey, he speaks fast.
Mr.
Professor Herrick, my colleagues and I will work with your Sam and the data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific mysteries.
Ooh, scientific mysteries. He said duty. Moffat says, yeah, he had over 40k concurrent viewers on day one. He's funny as hell. Yeah, man, he's pretty good. Remington's knows nobody because all I watch are smaller streamers. Nothing wrong with that. I feel like I should probably watch a lot of smaller streamers and people that are around my size and do networking and stuff like that. But I just don't do any of that. Like the people that I watch are rarely kind of around, you know, my size. Most of it is kind of like people in the thousands and stuff like that. But it's hard for me to watch Twitch a lot because I'm always doing other stuff, like whether I'm streaming myself or working and all that stuff. So I don't really have as much time as I normally do, and I'm behind like so many of my D&D shows. It's pretty crazy. But Moffat says, I'm usually the same, Remingtons. It's annoying when the chat isn't interactive. Yeah, I always want to make sure that I interact with chat whenever I can. Like, no matter if, you know, there's like a couple people here, or if for some reason there ends up to be like hundreds of people here, I will always want to make sure I have chat interaction because you guys are here, man. You guys are playing the game with me. And you're all wonderful people too. And I join in. What are your specialties? Say that.
What fields do you study?
Eric's into life sciences. I do planetary geology, oceanography, rocks and runoff. Aradana's the space and math whiz.
Not that we've had much to study, with everyone cooped up for 14 months.
But your data on the Scourge flows like poetry. Now we can better advise on repairing the damage it caused.
And maybe Addison will give us a real workspace. Who can think with all this racket?
Skill. Skill up. I gotta pick some skills. Doc Aridana.
Pathfinder, we've had some trouble.
Anything I can help
I want to
with?
say Adriana.
Perhaps. I discharged an away team to get readings from a section of the Scourge that was behaving anomalously. They haven't reported in for some time, and sensors can't locate their shuttle. I sent them out there. Good, dedicated people. I fear what might have happened to them.
Stay focused, or have hope.
Don't
Have
give
hope.
up hope. When I'm out there, I'll see if I can find them.
Their friends and family will want to know what's happened, and I need to know.
I need to know. Find the missing science vessel. Oh my god, we're just like getting all the quests now. All the quests. Brevity says, nobody said I'm wonderful before, Bible Thump. Hey man, y'all are. Y'all make me laugh. It's great. You guys say the right things at the right time. Does he say anything new?
Pathfinder, those bioscans are superb. Could you gather more for our comparative conservation effort?
Sure. Why would I deny this? Why would I deny experience?
What conservation effort?
Ah, my thesis is on the console there. Broad strokes, we're comparing and preserving organisms from both galaxies. If you donate more bioscans and samples to the catalog, I can get you a finder's fee. Tempted?
Access the terminal? Is that like around here? Let's talk to the Chief Lucan.
Hi, Pathfinder. Want to hit some rocks for science?
Hit some rocks for science? Try and stop me.
Absolutely. What do you need?
I'll scan them rocks.
Sam and I used your scans and made a VI for geophysics surveys. Beta builds on the console there. Test it out in the field, and I'll wrangle you a consultant's bonus from Director Addison. How's that sound?
Access terminal. Oh, okay, so it's an actual terminal there. Is there any other ones over here? No. Okay. We have so many missions. Insane here. Final proposal. Since we are, by definition, an invasive species in Andromeda, our inevitable footprint must be laid carefully, and we must preserve anything we replace. The Helix Cluster presents an unexpected challenge. We arrived with seed archives, and DNA banks to ensure preservation of biodiversity of the Milky Way. But this cluster is scarred by the Scourge, and its unique flora and fauna are threatened by its turbulence that, too, requires conversation. Activate this, I guess? Okay. Beta tool. Streamline. Yeah, sure. Maybe I didn't activate that. Scan Andromeda wildlife. Okay. Scan minerals. Got it. Remington says, this Turian looks like a fat kid on Halloween with a cheap €1 knockoff costume. I don't know why the Turians look like that. Like, so what are you being? I don't know. I'm an evil priest, I guess. I don't know. An evil priest. Yeah. Security footage. Okay, hang on. What the heck do we have to do here? Allies and relationships. These are missions of personal importance to the Pathfinder and the Tempest crew. Loyalty missions are included. There's loyalty missions? Yes, I am in. I'm glad those are back. Missing arcs. Yep. Awesome. Helios assignments. Nexus. Ah, okay. So these are like actual like side missions right here. And they take place on, they're in folders on whatever planet or station they take place on. Speak to the prison guard. Station sabotage. We probably need to do that next. Additional task. That's scanning stuff. We can't do that right now. Missing scientist. Find the missing scientist vessel. Okay. Well, we're working on stuff on here for now, so I guess we'll do this first. Station sabotage. Raj Patel believes someone is sabotaging Nexus systems. Okay. I'm sorry, I just need to do the Indian accent. I have to. That's how I have to say his name. Initiative armor. I still don't know how to like add mods to my weapons and stuff. Maybe they'll tell me on the Tempest or whatever. We'll look at that security footage a little bit later. I'll come back over here. That's probably the security stuff, so let's not do that. Wait, what? What should I be scanning? Ah, okay.
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the Saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay.
The Saboteur.
Scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
The system has been tampered with to randomly discharge a pulse that wipes system memory. The sabotage was performed remotely. If you can trace back to source, we may be able to discern who had access to this. Sabotage. Okay. I really love the scanning thing. Freaking fantastic. Let's go over here. Loyalty missions that won't be... Find my lost pencil on my homeworld. The artifacts. Yeah. Could be. The damage done to the site was caused by a direct override of the safety locks. Numerous people are listed as working here. I will cross-reference all other data. Okay. Sabotage. Let's get Operations Site Center. Why is this thing up again? Oh. I see. Okay, hang on. Let's not go over there just yet. How many levels are on this thing again? This is where we docked, I believe. Which we haven't been to yet. This is the area that we were talking to all the different people there. This is where we are now. This is tram station. Okay. Place is not as big as I thought it was going to be. Let's see.
Scan and trace the wiring to locate the panel that the Saboteur used.
The Saboteur. Production explosion was a result of the system attempting to compensate for a larger energy surge. If you trace the surge back to its inception, we can determine who accessed. Okay. Well, let's follow the yellow brick wire. Follow the yellow brick wire. It was that one then. What's going on here?
Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
Investigate Pathfinder HQ site. I already did that. Man, I love the running. I love the running in this.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
Was there something else that I'm supposed to be looking at in here? Because that thing is beeping as if I should be looking at something else.
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are now complete.
Am I blind?
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
The heck am I supposed to do again? Investigate Pathfinder HQ site. Is that below me? That might be below me, maybe. Maybe it's below. It's over here. What is he doing? What is he doing? L-step. Cora? Oh no, this is the tram. Okay, never mind. I'm not ready. Not ready to go. It's still saying to go there.
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are
So there's something else that I'm not seeing in that room then. Whatever it is, it's in this room. We've already tracked it over there. It's something in here. Pathfinder HQ. This is it. This is Pathfinder HQ right here.
tram technicians. Please report to the Hyperion coupling annex.
Do I just talk to him then?
Something I can help you with?
Nope.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
Of course.
Alright, I'm super confused.
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
I already, like, looked at everything, though. Hang on. Let's see.
This is Mello. The console for the secondary management system is fixed.
Ah, okay. See, now, what happened was, I followed this thing, but I figured it led over there, which there was another thing over there on the bottom, but apparently it's this. I'm dumb.
I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
Security video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patil encountered.
Well, shit. Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
Oh! On my ship. Oh, can't have that.
Tempest crew should report to the
Yeah, for the broken thing. Yeah, I was just being dumb. Maybe I have to scan that again. Yeah, no, I was just being dumb. I scanned it and it was leading up to this area right here. But I thought it was something down below over here. I followed it and I was like, oh, I guess it just disappears. And then I walked over here and then that's where we found this panel. I thought that was it, but apparently not. So this is back on the tram, right? Yeah, okay. So we don't want to do that right now. Alright. We'll do that when we get ready to leave. Let's do this one right here. Nilken had been convicted of murder, but it may be a mistake. Investigate all the details to discern the truth. Speak with the prison guard. Now, there was a security camera that we did not look at, but I'm sure that's going to be because we have to use that. So I'm not going to do that right now, I guess. Sergeant Acker. Guy Fury says, gotta say, I'm enjoying the actual running in this game instead of Shep's run animation. Yeah, not only that, but I'm so glad that we can actually freaking jump in this game now. We can't jump right now, but with our jetpack on, it's awesome. Would be nice if the Nexus got bigger throughout the game as they build it up. Ooh, yeah, maybe that's what happens. When we start finding the different arcs, and they get sent back here, maybe this place gets bigger. And more things start opening up. Arms merchant? Hang on. I gotta see this. This menu, though. N7 Crusader. Ultra rare shotgun. 3,600. What's my credits? 145. Yep, not rich enough. The M37 Falcon, Omniblade 2, Katana, nice, Viper, cool, show details, select item. This is all stuff that I have. So if I wanted to sell stuff, I can. But I'm not going to sell anything because I don't know what's good and what's not. Spare shotgun clip. I could probably get rid of those, but it's fine. I'll just hold on to it. Cool. I still gotta get used to like a lot of things in this game. The menus is one thing. God, that's so cool looking. Okay. Alright, Sergeant.
Help you?
Pathfinder Ryder, here to see Nilken Rensis.
Ah, our murderer. Wife's here all the time. Guess she told you her sob story. Nilken, you're moving up in the world. There's a Pathfinder wanting to chat with you.
The Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
So you are a murderer. That's it. Case solved. He just confessed he's a murderer. Let's hope there's no inventory limit, Kappa. Oh, I already know there is. It's like 100. Because every time we've been picking up loot, it says X number out of 100. Like, great. Wife says you're innocent.
Your wife's all broken up over this. She says you didn't do it, and that she loves you.
She's a wonderful person. At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
Security Chief Reynolds. So, Reynolds framed you, maybe? Arguments happen. And then he ended up dead.
So when he was killed, people
he
assumed
died.
you did it?
For good reason. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm. I saw movement, thought it was the Ket, and I guess I panicked and fired. Witness saw the chief's chest explode.
So you thought you were firing at an enemy and you friendly fired him. Wow. So it was unintentional.
Sounds like an accident.
That's what I told them. But I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
Just say it wasn't your voice, man. Just say he I don't know, programmed your voice to be on it. I don't know. The evidence will decide. Don't give up. We'll say this.
Don't throw in the towel yet. I'll review the evidence. Maybe I can find something that'll help.
That would be great. You're a Pathfinder. I'm sure Kandros would give you access. Maybe there's still hope.
Yeah, murder mystery on our hands. Is this guy really a killer? Is he lying to me? Or what he's saying, is it true? Find out. Detective Pathfinder next. Arms merchant?
Weapons and stuff. I got you covered. Use the console to take a look through what I got.
Already
Be
did.
a lot easier if I weren't missing half my stock.
Hey man, you got a thing where I can endorse this place and maybe get half off? I don't know. Is that a thing? What's with these prices?
Ouch. Why am I paying for these?
Half the supplies are inaccessible, what with how we crash landed and all. And I have to trade with the crooks out there for the rest, so...
Just goes into the thing.
Engineering reports.
That's-
Hyperion power
I'm
draw
fine.
is now at 100%.
Should I want to touch this security footage here. I want to see what this is. Ah! Good stuff. Let's not look at that, because I don't know if that's going to be used.
That's the console for our strike teams.
What are they?
Assault and extraction squads. When we need the best, I have Apex, combat experts who've signed up to defend us. Since you have a front row view of the cluster, I can give you authority to dispatch them.
Dispatch them for what?
What situations should they handle?
Protecting civilian outposts holding key positions, or just distracting the Ket. Authorization complete. Good luck out there.
Wait, that's not what I was doing. I was... Okay. I was here to talk about the murder. So let me do that first. I had to talk to him about the thing first, but yeah.
No news on the Turian Arc yet. Or is this militia business?
This is a murder case, is what it is.
I spoke with Nilken Rensis, the man found guilty of the murder on Eos.
Yes, our first murder here in Andromeda. I wish it had been our last. When the colony attempts failed, it didn't help spirits that a high-ranking officer was killed by one of our own. The mutiny here on Nexus was probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
And he was found guilty?
So there was a trial and he was found guilty?
It was short and decisive. Despite the lack of physical evidence, everything added up. His only defense was, trust me, I didn't mean to do it.
And you didn't trust him.
And you assume he's lying?
What's a lie to a murderer? Look, knock yourself out. A key witness, Cassidy Shaw, works in operations. Go ahead and talk to her. And there's a recording of the perpetrator threatening the victim. I'll let you cue it up on the console there. As far as I'm concerned, this case is closed.
I'll be the judge of that.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
I want to be really disappointed if the guy ultimately ends up being... the guy ends up being guilty. Okay, let's listen to the recording here. He's supposed to be really ragey in this.
The Nexus versus Colonist Nilken, Evidence 7A.
Hiram! Hiram! They've seized the compound! Call for evacuation!
We're not giving up, Nilken. We're taking it back.
No! I'm not letting your ego get us killed! Even if I have to...
No! Get him off me! Get him off me!
So he was on top of him, apparently. That's not what he said. He said he shot him by mistake. That didn't sound like shooting someone by mistake to me. Let's go talk to Witness Shaw.
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
Are you Shaw? Oh, over here.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
Cassidy Shaw. Do you have pink hair back there? What's going on with some of these hairstyles, man?
The superintendent
So weird.
Cassidy Shaw? I'm Ryder. I'm looking into the Nilken murder case.
Oh man, I thought that was over with. Have you heard the audio recording of their fight?
Yeah.
Yes.
I helped pull him off Chief Reynolds. You could see it in his eyes. He was gonna kill him. Then in the sandstorm, I had a pretty clear view of the chief. He looked right at Nilken and shouted no. Then his chest burst open. I'll never forget it. The look on his face was pure shock.
Okay. So the recording, I got that wrong. The recording was the argument he talked about, and then later on, the sandstorm incident happened. Da-da-da-da-dun. That was earlier in the day. Yeah, there you go. He could still be innocent. This is true. Let's see. That'll be the thing we asked last. Why was the chief shocked?
If they'd fought and Nilken threatened to kill him, why was Reynolds surprised?
Fronts fight, say things they don't mean, maybe even hurt each other. But you don't expect your best friend to shoot you. To me, that's the saddest part. The chief's heart was broken right before it exploded.
Oh, wow. When you put it like that, that's... Did Nilken regret it? I'm sure he did.
Did Nilken seem remorseful?
I lost sight of Nilken in the turmoil. When we found him, he seemed in shock. He couldn't speak. He looked nauseated. Could have been killed. The reality of the act sinking in.
Were there Ket there?
Did you see any Ket in the vicinity?
Nilken said so, but not that I could see. Still, the sandstorm was severe. Visibility wasn't great.
Do you agree with the chief?
Reynolds was leading you back to retake the compound. Did you agree with that?
It wasn't my place to agree or disagree. He was ranking officer. In retrospect, it is ironic. If he hadn't been killed, we all probably would have died.
Okay.
I appreciate the information.
Of course. It kills me we had to leave him behind. He deserved a proper funeral.
So the body was never examined? Important piece of a murder investigation.
Oh, yeah.
Tian wouldn't allow a mission to go back for him. Said it was too dangerous.
BRB gonna go check the body? That's gonna be the mission. We gotta go check the body. That's the thing. Robert says his wife shot the chief, calling it now. I don't know. Why would she be on the planet in the sandstorm? I don't know. We'll see.
Something I can
Sounds
help
like
you
we're
with.
gonna have to go back.